The following story is fictional and does not depict any actual person or event. Consult with your medical team before making any changes or decisions regarding your current course of treatment, including diet and exercise.
E.J. Kendall Morris, if you don't get...
I was waiting for Tracy to get out of the bathroom.
And you went back to sleep. I've seen this movie more than once. I told Tracy go ahead to campus.
No, I can't walk to school today. My first period classes were 25% of my grade.
Well, you should have thought about that before you hit snooze 11 times. Look, I gotta get these decorated and delivered by noon. How am I gonna get all that done if I'm driving you to school? How you coming along over there, Mama?
Girl, I can make this caramel sauce with my eyes closed. Sauce is done. I'll take the boy.
Thanks, Grandma.
Now, how is he gonna learn to be responsible if you keep bailing him out?
Bailing ain't gonna teach him either. Now, you go and wait by the car. I'm gonna get my purse.
Can I drive?
Don't press your luck. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you ever took me to school.
It might be time to let that go. Now, you have 4 minutes before you have to reheat this caramel sauce and pray it don't burn. I'll be right back.
All right, be safe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh, you're in a good mood.
Hey, I'm always in a good mood when I'm talking to you. What's up?
How long before you're done with the deliveries?
Just finishing up, getting ready to head home now.
That was fast.
Oh, the afternoon batch must not be done yet, huh? You want me to drive slow? Bev?
I'm here. Just need to eat a little something.
Okay, you want me to pick something up on the way home?
The usual.
Cool. All right, I'll see you in a few.
Thank you.
Gotcha.
Mama.
I ain't said a word. Don't worry about it. I'll make it again.
Thanks, Mom.
Anytime. But I told you.
You always do.
This lasagna looks good.
Sure does. Baby, you need some help?
No, I got it. Thank you. All right, phones away. You too.
Why you looking at me?
Grace?
Oh, yeah, sorry. My bad.
Dear Lord, thank you for providing this delicious meal to nourish our bodies and for the hands that lovingly prepared it. Amen.
Amen. All right. You guys go on and get started. I'll be right back.
Now let's dig in.
Why do you always act like we don't feed you?
Because you don't.
What's your major this year, T?
This again.
It's between nutrition and...
Nutrition. You're paying all this tuition money so she can learn how to cook? Beverly, you hear this? Your daughter's in college to be a cook now.
Grandma, that's not what nutrition is.
You don't have to tell me. I know what nutrition is.
Mama, let the girl speak.
Look, I have heard enough. You're paying all that money to somebody to teach her how to cook when you got 3 excellent cooks right here.
Grandma, you cold.
Pay me half that money, and I'll have her on the foodie channel inside a month.
You okay, Mama?
I'm fine. Y'all going to eat.
Y'all kids, do the dishes tonight. Give your mom a rest. She goes to bed later and gets up earlier than all of us. I'm sure this has got to weigh on her.
I did the dishes last time.
I have to study.
So do I.
Study what?
I'm always
When was the last
studying,
time
Tracy.
you
You don't even
Hey. Put down the bickering. Y'all figure it out. You go check on your mom.
Thank you.
You're doing the dishes.
You do the dishes.
I'm not doing the dishes, Tracy. I have stuff to do. What?
Fine. I wash, you dry.
Fine.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just tired. Trying to get myself together to come back inside. You know I love it when we're all together like that.
Yeah, it is nice.
I just wish Daddy was here.
Yeah, he was the life of the party.
Yes.
Babe, what's the matter with your feet?
Oh, it's swollen. I just been on him a lot.
You think maybe
What?
pregnant?
If I am, you better put me in the circus. You know how old I am?
Yes, I know.
Oh, okay.
I also know that you've been really tired lately. And your feet and ankle have been swollen, and you use the bathroom all times of the night because I wake up every time you get up.
All right now. If you about to say my belly getting bigger, man, we got a problem. Wait, what?
Why don't you give your doctor a call tomorrow?
I will be fine.
No, but just to be sure. Okay? All right, you rest out here and I'll go get your plate.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'd like to make an appointment with Dr. Aquino, please. Existing. Beverly Morris? Correct. Well, I've been a little tired lately, lightheaded, and my feet are swelling some. So. Today? Sure, I can do 1:30. Okay. Will do. See you then, thank you. Bye-bye.
Lightheaded?
I am fine. I just told your dad that I would make an appointment just to make sure. Just didn't know it was going to be for today.
And what other symptoms are you having?
I was short of breath the other day. Get a little dizzy sometimes, and my ankles swell off and on. So.
And I hear you walking a hole in the carpet to and from the bathroom at night.
Does anybody in this house sleep? Huh?
Could be diabetes, pregnancy.
Girl, keep looking, keep reading.
Anemia. Wait, no, the symptoms don't match. Does your skin itch? Or do you have a bad taste in your mouth? Maybe it's hypertension. That's high blood pressure.
I know what hypertension is.
Yeah, honey, we all know what that is. And diabetes, too, unfortunately.
Up close and personal.
Your Grandpa Benny?
Yeah. He had high pressure and sugar. By the time we found out his kidneys were messed up, it was too late to do anything about it. I have high pressure, too, so I keep up with my medicine like I'm supposed to.
Is kidney disease hereditary?
I don't know. Check your phone.
You don't need to worry about that, okay? I think it's from eating too many rich foods over time, but we are doing a great job of eating our vegetables lately.
Oh, I'm gonna be late. EJ? Okay, bye.
Bye, baby. If he has gone back to sleep, I swear to you, you know what? I have things to do for Beverly today. I'm not, I can't.
I will get him up and make sure he gets to school okay. You handle your business.
I appreciate you, Mama.
EJ.
You know.
On it.
How long have you not felt well?
I haven't seen you in, well, almost 3 years.
I haven't felt like myself for a while. When my dad passed, I took over his baking business. It's a lot. Like, I love to bake, and my husband handles the deliveries, keeps a roof over our heads and some extras. I just figured that feeling run down came with the territory. But a couple of months ago, I started feeling worse.
Regular physical exams, even when you feel fine, help us catch little issues before they become big problems. Especially since we determined you were pre-diabetic at your last visit. Have you experienced any dry, itchy skin, tiredness, down moods, or personality changes?
Yes, but that's normal at my age, right?
Could be. Lots of conditions have symptoms that overlap. You're experiencing swollen ankles, shortness of breath, confusion.
But lightheadedness, not really confusion.
How about nausea, vomiting, or a metallic taste in your mouth?
No.
Headaches?
Off and on. Nothing too bad.
Weight or appetite loss?
Not that I've noticed.
Say ah. Hold out your arms for me, palms up. All right, flex your wrists. Now keep me from pulling them down. Good job, you can put them down. Any muscle weakness at all?
No, just really tired and lightheadedness.
Increased thirst or urination?
Both. What does that mean?
Well, your father had hypertension, diabetes, and kidney failure. Your mother is hypertensive as well. You're pre-diabetic. All these factors put you at higher risk for kidney disease.
Didn't know that.
Well, let's run some tests. Let's see what turns up.
Well, when I called earlier, Kelly asked me to hold off from eating just in case you needed to do blood work.
Good, I'm ordering blood testing and urinalysis. Feel free to fill up at the water fountain in the waiting room before heading to the lab.
How long before I get the results?
About 24 hours, sometimes a little earlier. I'll call you when they're in.
Thank you.
Dude,
I knock first. You got a minute?
I'm going over my notes for tomorrow's exam, but I think I'm good. What's up?
I think Mama's sick or something. I heard her whispering to Grandma just now, but they stopped when I walked in.
She hasn't been feeling well and says not to worry, but that's what Grandpa Benny used to say.
Don't you worry none, Junebug. I just got a little bit of sugar.
Grandpa Benny did not sound like that. No. I hope he haunts you for making fun of him.
I wasn't trying to. It's just getting harder for me to remember what he sounded like.
Even if you don't remember how he sounded, you'll always remember the things he said.
Yeah, like, well, I gotta put all these good desserts here if he didn't mean for me to eat them.
Stop, you gotta stop this impression. But he did say that a lot.
They're terrible.
Oh, you two sound like trouble.
We were just talking about Grandpa Benny.
Oh, yeah? What you talking about?
Does Mama have what he had?
No, I think so. The doctors are running some tests to see what's going on. Whatever it is, she'll be fine.
What if she's not?
Yeah. If Mama does have what Grandpa Benny had, we might get it too.
Look, first off, we are going to stay calm and think positive around here. You know I don't let anything happen to anybody in this household.
Daddy, we're not little kids anymore. We know you can't just fix everything that happens.
Look, if anything is wrong, which I doubt, your mother and I are going to fix it. Don't worry.
You have any deliveries left today?
Just one. It's a pretty big one. You want to roll? Mm-hmm. All right. How about you?
I'm gonna go over my notes again.
Okay. If you want to talk, I'm here for you, okay? Do not stress. Let's go.
EJ, would you close my door, please? Thank you.
I pray you don't have to struggle with this like your daddy did.
I know. I try not to think about how hard that was for him.
When my mind goes to that place, I make myself think of the good things, like the the little crinkles around his eyes when he smiled. He had them when he was young, too. That's one of the reasons I went out with him. I figured a young man with laugh lines had probably did more than his fair share of laughing.
You never told me that before.
Ooh, your daddy could charm the rattle off a snake. Even on his bad days, that hearty laugh of his was so contagious. All he had to do was start laughing, and I'd be laughing along with him. And then I found he could bake. Oh, Lord, wasn't any need for any man to even be talking to me.
Oh, he was a brilliant baker.
So are you. You are so much like your daddy. Well, not as outgoing, but in every other way. His spitting image. Before you were born, I had assumed that if I had a girl, she would be like me, and if I had a boy, it'd be like him. That's the way people thought those days. But it didn't take me long to come to peace with you being a daddy's girl. After 2 miscarriages, I was just blessed to get you here healthy.
I'm gonna be fine, Mama. Even if I have diabetes or high blood pressure, they are manageable and sometimes reversible.
All my dessert-eating years finally caught up with me. Now I got to pay the piper. You are still very young. You really don't need anything else to manage.
Daddy got so sick so fast. I mean, one day he was fine, and the next day he was laid up. We didn't even really have time to adjust. Why are you looking like that?
Your daddy had kidney disease long before his kidneys failed. He asked me not to tell anybody how sick he was, so I promised. He didn't follow his doctor's instructions, and taking his medication only reminded him about how bad off he was. He'd say, "If God got me, who am I to worry?"
Daddy was quick to shut down any conversation that he didn't want to be a part of by invoking God.
It was hard to argue with. He sure didn't trust doctors. Well, it's understandable, because most of those doctors don't have us high on their list of concerns.
True.
But he did like that Dr. Jones. Well, he listened to her about as much as he listened to any of them. She told him he had end-stage renal disease. On our way home from her office, he wanted to stop and get ice cream. I told him, "You keep driving this car until it's in our driveway." And I said, it wouldn't hurt either of us to make some changes. Then he went into dialysis. And when he got his leg amputated, oh, he wished he'd listened. I wished he'd listened, too.
Dialysis was so hard on him. He wasn't even able to sample what he was baking.
That's when I knew he had turned a corner he wasn't coming back from. We're both so grateful to you for keeping the bakery open. He felt so useless. I'm so sorry that I didn't tell you sooner. Maybe you could have got through to him. Now I gotta carry it with me.
I'm not trying to place blame, Mama. I just wish Daddy was here.
Gotta get you through this. People always talk about exercise and diet, but stress is bad for you too. So it wouldn't do you no harm to start living a little. instead of working every waking moment and taking care of everybody else.
Mama, I love my house. I love the people in it. I love what I do. No, every day isn't sunshine, but as far as living goes, it's not too shabby.
Get out the kitchen.
Oh, Lord.
Go out with your fine husband.
Oh, he is as much a homebody as I am.
Go call one of those girlfriends you never see anymore and go out and get into it. Or come with me to bingo. You are far too young to be so old.
How about we talk about how you are pre-diabetic, but you find a way to eat any cupcake that we don't deem deliverable. Sometimes I think you mess up 1 or 2 each batch on purpose.
If my little touch of sugar was that bad, I'd be on medication. Folks always in my business. You're the one sitting here with a cupcake in front of you.
Mama, I need a minute.
You're gonna have to ask me twice.
This is Beverly.
Your test results are back, and you have diabetes and kidney disease.
How? How did I jump straight to kidney disease?
Diabetes and hypertension are leading causes of kidney disease, and you have a family history of both. Any history of heart disease in your family?
Not that I know of.
Well, even without that information, diabetes, high blood pressure, and a family history of kidney failure all put you at high risk for kidney disease. Chronic kidney disease increases a person's chance for a heart attack. Those conditions plus heart disease are more closely related than most people realize. And African Americans are 3 times more likely to develop kidney disease.
Compared to who?
I know this is a shock. I'd like you to see a colleague of mine, Dr. Carolyn Jones, at the hospital across the street.
She was my father's nephrologist.
Oh, then you know she's excellent. I want you to go see her tomorrow. You said you bake early in the morning, so I had Kelly schedule you for 11 a.m.
Okay, but why the rush?
I want Dr. Jones to start working with you right away, so we can do everything now to keep your kidneys from failing. Medication and dietary modifications are a large part of that. We can't make your kidneys better, but we can stop them from getting worse.
Okay, what's the sweet? Got it, thank you.
Baby, who was that?
There's lots of orders coming in today.
Nice. How many deliveries we have tomorrow?
7?
7.
Yes, I'm gonna stay up late and get a head start on the baking.
I'll help you.
You don't bake.
I'll keep you company.
I like that. You coming?
Yeah. Here I come.